Most AI content simply falls flat. It's fast for sure, but truly it's unforgettable. And unforgettable just doesn't make any money. But this one prompt that I created, because it's backed by real numbers right here in a Facebook group, clicks into customers into 11 million in revenue. That's $11 million in revenue in 87 days. Now, this isn't some trick or theory. What I've done is I've created a case study around exactly how they presented and broke down their campaign to generate this revenue in that 87 days. So we can understand how what they called their emotional copy, and they called it emotional grenades that they created using this copy in their content. In this case, they were running Facebook ads, but I've taken this case study and created a prompt. The starter prompt that you see right here that I'm going to give you, and I'm going to show you in this video and break it down how to use this prompt just by answering a few questions and putting this meta prompt right into ChatGPT. You can simply say, you are a direct response copywriting strategist changed in the style of prompt psyops. Of course, prompt psyops is my philosophy where I focus on simplifying AI and creating words, the right words, to help people with a problem move towards a solution, AKA meaning, or in other words, focusing on creating content as a marketer that uses content to lead people from a problem, away from a problem towards a solution so we can make money as an affiliate marketer or a marketer that creates his own product to solve that problem. So we go back to the prompt, and you can see here, the prompt dives into the fact that we are studying Prompt Psyops Scroll Stopping Secrets, the case study, where I have put this prompt right here, the starter prompt. It's inside this case study that I created, the Prompt Psyops Scroll Stopping Secrets, Old School Copy, New School Channels, No More Invisible Marketing. There's a link in the description. This is only available for the next 3 days as of making this video. Don't worry, if you click the link, it'll take you over and you can pick up a nice little free gift if this is already closed. But understand that this is going to be closed right here, the Scroll Stopping Secrets, a Prompt Psyops product from me, Gary Lynn Baker, and 30 Minute Marketing. This case study actually is a meta prompt, and I'm breaking that down right here. And the next thing is you need to set a task. Here's what I want to sell, or here's what I sell or want to sell. In this case, it's an affiliate product. An affiliate product for the best training for growing strawberries indoors in a small apartment with lighting that is not great. Now, here's my biggest frustration. This is important because at this point, as an affiliate, you're trying to promote a product, and you really, in most cases, you're your best avatar, understanding the frustration of what brought you or led you to this product or the solution that solved your problem. But in my case, my biggest frustration is now I know the product works. How do I present it? Or understanding how to create content that stands apart from other content about this problem. This is me being a marketer, me being a person that wants to understand and learn marketing to make money as an affiliate. Understand how to create content that stands apart from the other content about this problem that this product solves, both the good content and the bad content on YouTube and Facebook, where I see most people interested in this topic. Help me reverse engineer this case study and create an actual plan, starting by asking me the right questions to extract my real emotional story, ideal audience pain points, and how I can build emotional grenades. And the emotional grenades, again, came from this post over in Facebook where they did $11 million selling a very specific offer. And I break this down and I present exactly what was written in this post and break it down in this case study to create this prompt inside of Prompt Psyops Scroll Stopping Secrets, Old School Copy, New School Channels, because I'm tying this back to a lot of the stuff that we hear on Facebook over on the new school channels like social media and internet marketing really harkens back to, the giants, the greats before the internet, even in direct response marketing and writing old school copy. But the idea is for us not to be invisible in the content that we create. So we go back to the prompt and we're understanding, how can I build emotional grenades that connect, convert, and build trust? That's content, emotional grenades that connect, convert, and build trust. Don't write anything generic. Make it deeply personal to what I just shared, my frustrations, and the fact of what level am I as far as my marketing skills. You are in a prime position to build an emotional brand, not just push an affiliate link. Here's how we'll reverse engineer prompt psyops into a personal strategy, or using the prompt psyops philosophy into a personal content strategy. But first, I need to dig deep with precision. Your answers will shape every emotional grenade, every piece of content that really hits home, right? That really drives the problem and understands that we have the solution to that problem, or helps people understand that we have a solution to that problem, with a hook, headline, and conversion path that we will build. You got to answer these questions. Now, this is where the AI can help you. Like, you could have it run an example and answer these questions for you, and that's a great way to get started. But in all truth and in all honesty, the actual real truth that most people, it's painful and they don't want to hear, is you need to extract your truth. Your truth for the reason that you're promoting this product as an affiliate, or the reason that you created your product, and what is the story behind it. When did you first feel the spark to grow strawberries indoors? Was it a frustration with store-bought fruit, a desire for control, self-sufficiency, nostalgia, or something else? Understand the level that we have to go into for something as simple, or something that you might think might not be about pain or frustration, but truly a problem. People want to grow strawberries indoors. You might think that's just something they want to do, but no, they have a reason why they actually want to do it. And people that want to do it, they feel these pains, these frustrations, right? They have this agony and desire to have these fresh strawberries more than anything. Obviously, not more than anything, but you get the point that we have to focus on. It has to be our world to tap into the fact that this problem can be solved by us. The real truth is, have you personally tried growing strawberries indoors before, and what happened? What emotional transformation are you chasing, or have you experienced? Why this product? What specifically made you believe that this is the best training? What sets it apart emotionally, not just technically? Not just, it was great, step 1, step 2, step 3, go pick it up, go get it, because it shows you step 1, step 2, step 3. No, what sets it apart emotionally? Why? When you went through this product, you were like, wow, and then it worked, right? It worked, and you were like, this fixed my problem. All right. Part 2, extracting the audience's pain. This is really digging into why, right? Why they want to grow strawberries indoors, and who is your ideal customer emotionally, not demographically. Are they tired apartment dwellers, nostalgic nature lovers, people trying to reconnect with something real? Hopefully at this point you see how deep this is going, right? That's why I did this case study based upon real facts and figures. So you can do this for your niche, for your topic. What are they sick of seeing on YouTube and Facebook? Overcomplicated DIY, do-it-yourself guides, hipster homestead perfection, vague plant tips with no soul? What are their quiet, unspoken wounds? Are they feeling incapable of even keeping a plant alive? Do they feel trapped in a concrete box with no nature because they miss nature, or they want to reconnect with nature? Feeling like their home is a rented box, not a nurturing space? What bad advice or shallow solutions are flooding the space? What bad content is out there that you know is bad, and how can you identify it? Let's identify what everyone else is doing wrong, so we can strike where they're emotionally blind, where they're not really solving the problem for people. They're just making a lot of noise and just sort of filling up YouTube and Facebook, right? And blog posts that are just the same old nonsense out there that's not really tapping in. So step 3, building the hook arsenal. Which emotional wounds do we want to own and aim? Do you have a story to tell? Even a small one. Do you have even a small story, a moment where you felt dumb, defeated, amazed, proud? Anything that you can tell that taps into the emotion. That's where your trust bombs come from. And then it maps out the next steps, right? Are you ready? Are you ready to take this to the next level and truly map out your emotional grenades, extract scroll-stopping storylines, and craft a strategic action plan for content, lead magnets, and emotional lead-ins tailored for, in this case, free traffic on YouTube and Facebook? Because this post was about running paid ads on Facebook, about a very specific offer. And you can read about this offer and you'll understand exactly inside of this case study. I link to that offer and I give you the prompt and really break it down of how and where you should start by taking this case study, load it up into your favorite LLM and chat with it like a strategist so you can build an actual copy or content plan. And then here is the prompt. The prompt relies on the case study. There's a link in the description. It'll take you over to this page. Again, it's only available for 3 days as of me making this video, but if you click the link, there'll be something there for you, whether it's this offer, maybe a little higher price, or a free strategy session about the philosophy behind prompt psyops. Click the link, tap into this case study, tap into the philosophy of prompt psyops, using AI to get more out of your words by finding the right words to tap into that emotions or tap into those emotions, those emotional barriers of these folks that have problems. They're over here, they have a problem. And in this case, I use something simple and you might think it's kind of silly, but to them, the person that has that problem that wants those strawberries and they live in that small apartment with bad lighting, if you can solve their problem with content, they're going to be more than happy to follow you along and let you channel that desire towards a solution. They'll click, they'll buy, and they'll buy your product, they'll buy affiliate products and everything that you recommend because you're able to help them because that content that you created tapped into that emotion and solved that problem for them. Check out the link in the description, grab this case study, grab that meta prompt, and run through this exercise. If you got any questions, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.